Welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations. Today I am going live making a fun watermelon wreath. This is going to be a big one. I already got my bows made. They are a little large, but I am here for it. So come on in and let me know where you are watching from. I am live on my Facebook page. Good morning, Facebook. My Facebook page is Three Little Greenwoods. I am also live on TikTok, so welcome to my TikTok family. Everybody, I want you to let me know, what are you doing this Friday morning? We are getting ready to leave on vacation tomorrow. I am washing clothes like a crazy person, trying to get everyone's stuff together and clean the house at the same time and make a wreath with you. So we got lots to do today, and let's get started. I also have my grand puppy over there. She's hanging out with me today. I can't shut her out or she jumps on the door, so I'm just gonna let her come on in. Good morning guys. Hello Tammy, good morning girl. How are you doing? Good morning to Charlene on Facebook. I'm so glad you guys are hanging out with me. Let's talk about it. Let's get busy. So we have a watermelon wreath situation going on. First, we're going to talk about the sign. This is a watermelon door hanger that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's been a couple of years, but honestly, they may still have something really similar to this. I have already gone ahead and attached it to my wreath. I used bind wire and another attachment on the back. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second, so hold on, keep watching. I've got my two really big bows. Now I'm a little worried that they may be too big. Maybe we'll just use one. I don't know. They still have it destined to shine. Okay, good. So my friend on TikTok says they still have this wreath sign or this door hanger at Hobby Lobby. So go get you one. Make this wreath. Let's take these off. I made two bows. I want to put one like right here and one about right there. I did a detailed bow tutorial on both of these bow recipes. I'm going to be including it in the tutorial that I list in my Shopify site. Coming soon. I'm still working on it. Coming soon. So make sure you're on my email list so that you will know when the complete tutorial drops, including the bow tutorials. Let's talk about the wreath, okay? This is a grapevine wreath. It is supposed to be an 18-inch round wreath. It is so wackadoodle. It is not round. I didn't measure to see if it was 18-inch. You can see that one side is looking good. This is what you want your grapevines to look like. This side was not so great. That's what made me think, hey, I have this watermelon sign that would be perfect for this wreath, so we're using it for the wreath. Let's talk about how I attached it. First, I attached it using the holes from the twine hanger. I used some bind wire right there, and then I've got it attached in one more spot back here, so a 3-point, because when I shake it, I don't want it to move. I don't want it to jiggle. I don't want it to fall off, because hopefully somebody's gonna buy it for their front door because it's gonna be adorable. Let's talk about the greenery and flowers that I'm gonna be including in this wreath. Now, fair warning, when I design a wreath, I just gather up a whole bunch of stuff. I may not use all of it. I don't know. But I wanted to have it here in the workshop with me, so let's just talk about what I gathered up. Hold, please. It's not a lot. Well, it's kind of a lot, but it's not a lot compared to some things that I've made. First, let's talk about the greenery. So I have a greenery guide ebook. If you don't know about greenery, if you don't know how it works, you don't know how to choose it, if you are in the middle of Hobby Lobby walking up and down the aisles and thinking, what do I get? Go get that greenery guide. It's an ebook. You can find it in the link in my profile. Let's talk about greenery. First, we're going to choose ficus because ficus is great. It is inexpensive. It takes up a lot of visual space. These kind of look a little different. This is one of the lesser expensive ficus, but that's okay. It's going to be hidden behind bows, florals, and other greenery. Good morning, Karen. Welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I also have a couple of ferns. You can get ferns similar to this at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. It is a plastic fern. Yes, it's plastic. Don't be afraid of plastic, people. Plastic holds up well. It keeps its color. It looks great in a wreath. You might be using this. I also grabbed this seaweed because the limey green of it makes me happy. It goes with the watermelon, you know? Maybe we'll use it, maybe not. These came from my wholesale company, Sims Pottery. I love Sims Pottery. If you would like to know where to shop for wreath supplies without a resale license or a business license, go check out the link in my profile. If you can't find the link, my Facebook friends, just drop me a comment on the video and I'll come in and send it to you or answer it. Okay, and then I have this kind of fun seaweed looking grass. I have no idea where I got this from, but we're gonna use it. This is the only one I can find. We're trying to use the things we have, right, everybody? Use the things we have. Let's put our bows on first because our bows are gonna take up so much space. We need to go ahead and get them on there, all right? So here is my plan. My plan is to put one up here and then cascade these down there and put the second bow down there. So it's going to be a lot of bows. But here's the thing. When you have big bows, big, beautiful bows like this, it takes up a lot of space in your design, which means that you're not spending so much money on greenery and florals. Okay, so keep that in mind as you are working. My house is full of teenagers. So if you hear giggling or stomping of feet, it's because the house is full of teenagers. So bear with me, guys, okay? All right, here we go. Let's put this one up here in my really gappy wreath. I'm gonna attach this right up here. It's in like the 11 o'clock position. It's pretty close to the top. Just gonna twist that in place. Right there. Now let's play with this for just a second. So I want to loop these and then I kind of want to gather them up so they're like right here, and then I'm going to put that bow there. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Love it. What do you guys think about this bow? So it is a mixture of 4 different ribbons. I use the watermelon ribbon as my focal ribbon. That is the cutest watermelon ribbon I have ever seen. I wanted to make it super whimsical, so I have a black and white polka dot because nothing says whimsical like polka dot, y'all. I've got some gingham, got my focal ribbon, and then this pink candy cane and white stripe. So cute. All right, so I'm gonna gather them up. Kind of bunch them a little bit right here. Pinch the tails together. Go right there. Take my pipe cleaner or bind wire or whatever you have. And then twist them up. Okay, and let's put it about, I'm going to pull it off to the side a little bit. We use the pipe cleaner that I've got on the bottom. And attach it to my wreath. Now I'm not going to cut this off because you never know when you want to change your mind. Okay? Alright, so let's talk about it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty, y'all. So you see, I pulled it to the side and it's attached on the side down here. Okay? Black and white polka dot says, I have arrived, says Tammy. Yes, girl. Good morning, Wendy. So pretty. I might want to keep this one for my front door because it would look really good. I have a red front door. Red is my most favorite color, but it doesn't take super great wreath Etsy shop pictures. I'll just say that. Here's my second bow. Remember, when I list this complete tutorial in my Shopify site, I have a detailed tutorial on how to make both of these bows. I'm going to put it right here. Just look at how much space this all takes up. I'm really hoping that I'm not going to need a whole lot of flowers and greenery. Okay, twist, twist, twist. Not cutting it off because what if I have to move it? Hey, Kelly. Kelly says this may be her favorite bow of all time. I know. It's so pretty. It makes my heart so happy. Okay. I made these tails super long because I wasn't sure what I was doing with them, so I'm just going to leave them alone for right now. Y'all know, if you've been following me for a long time, you know all about this ribbon right here, this really cute little gingham ribbon. That is so soft, but it's so pretty, so I'm just keeping it. The sign says, hello, summer. It may be backwards on TikTok. I can't figure out how to switch it around. I'm so sorry. It may be backwards on both Facebook and TikTok. Hold on. I should be able to fix it before I put them on all the channels. Okay, so leave it alone. Next, I'm gonna grab my ficus. I chose this ficus because of the limey green and the solid green. You can see how shiny it is. This is a fabric leaf. It is really, really inexpensive. Do you know what? That's okay. That means I won't have to charge that much for this wreath that I'm going to list in my Etsy shop, right? Let's cut this apart. Let me show you how I just did that, okay? So this is the ficus leaf. It has 3 main branches. I like to make them nice and straight. First, I cut this branch off. And then I cut this branch. And then there's a little bit of a separation right here. I'm going to cut that off. And then I cut the bottom off. You could cut those pieces into smaller pieces if you would like. That's just the way I cut it. If I need to go back and make them smaller, I can always do that. And I like to separate them because it makes me happy. Okay, let's get started. So, going to be putting our florals and our greenery, of course, on this side. I always like to start at the top, so let's go ahead and do that. Off camera, right over here, I have a small electric skillet that is filled with hot glue sticks. And the hot glue sticks are melted, and that is what I use to attach everything to the wreath. Kelly It was good to see me throw a stick away. I don't keep everything. I keep a lot, but I don't keep everything. I'm going to come up behind this bow. And there's my first greenery. I taught school for a really, really long time. And there is nothing more resourceful, hoardish, than a school teacher. Because we never know when we might need something. I'm going to come back behind the bow. You see I'm pulling it forward. This is really great ribbon, but you always need something back behind your bow to hold it up. So all around the back side of my bow, I'm adding my greenery. Just put some on the inside as well. Hold that up. Right there. Gonna come down to the bottom. Do the same thing. I am inserting this ficus up behind my bows because my bows need something to hold them up. Coming in on the side of my wreath. I'll show you guys in just a second. Thanks for following me. If you are watching on TikTok or on Facebook and you want to learn more about wreath making, I'd love for you to follow me. You can also join my email list or find out where I buy ribbons or florals or greeneries by going to the link in my profile. Okay, I got a few more pieces. I'm going to turn my wreath easel around, pull that loop forward, add some more of this greenery. So it's down back behind that bow. Now I'm going to go up this way. Okay, putting one more down here. She's this big one. My wreath is hanging a little low, so I am going to hang it up a little bit higher. Here we go. It's much, much better. All right, I got one more of these. Let's put it right there. Perfect. So our sight line for our wreath, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so big. It's gonna be so big. Oh my gosh. Let's add some more greenery because greenery is the best. I have two ferns. I have like a variegated fern. These are both plastic. Plastic is awesome. Don't be afraid of plastic. And then I have a limey green. This looks like seaweed. Let's see what we think. What do you guys think? Vote quickly. Limey green or the bush? I can't decide. You look at it on camera. think I'm gonna go, Wendy says she loves the lime. What do you guys on Facebook think? The bush, Mary says the bush on Facebook. Jennifer says the lime. What if we just use both? Let's try both. Okay, so I always cut my stems really, really close to the bottom because I like for all of my wreaths to have a lot of depth. So I'm going to cut them I'm going to cut them close to the bottom to get as much stem as I can possibly get. Let's do this one. This has a little bit of a brownish tinge to the bottom of it, to the top of it. I wonder how it would look in a fall wreath. Remember, cut them super, super close to the bottom. Let's start with the bush. Okay, I'm going to turn it back towards me so I can see what I am doing. I'm going to begin at the top, dipping it in my hot glue skillet, getting up on my tiptoes. Let's just start putting it all around. I think I might do a pattern. I may do like bush, lime, bush, lime, bush, lime, all the way around. That way I can make sure it's even. Kind of liking it. It's very interesting. It's something different, you know? Hey, are you all right? My little wreath worker buddy is here with me. I don't know if you guys can see her at the bottom or not. Okay. Coming in with the lime. Let's get up under that bow a little bit. Now, whenever I insert my stems into my wreath, I make sure they are seated very well. I make sure they come in contact with lots of grapevine if I can possibly help it. Okay, let's add a bush. I don't want to get glue on my ribbons, but if glue strings get on your ribbons, just wait for them to cool and then you can pull them off, okay? Thanks, guys. Think Creek Road Designs in Texas. Hold on, I'm gonna let the puppy out because she's like driving me crazy. Okay, all right. Okay, one of these came off. I'm going to glue it back on. It's time to add a lime. Really is pretty. Okay, now I have to be really intentional because I only have a few things left and I need to go all the way around and back up. So let's be really intentional about what we're doing now. I'm gonna put this at the bottom, coming out right there. Love it. I'm going to give this a little bit of a bend to make it take up as much visual space as possible. Hey, Jody Lynn, I'm so glad you love it. She says this wreath is adorable, and I think it is super cute too. When I'm doing like this, I'm not magically making stuff up. I'm getting the glue strings off. Lift this up. We're going to put this back behind that. Lift it all the way out of the way. There we go. It is so cute, isn't it? Momster. She says it is a refreshing welcome to summer. I gotta get on my tippy toes because it's so big. Oh, that is really cute. We have just a little bit left. We're going to go ahead and use all of it. Looking for spots that might need a little something, something. Like maybe right down here. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there. Without burning myself. Here we go. And did it. And he's a little green behind the pink ribbon. Right here, I totally agree with you. Let's add some of this lime. No, let's put this up there. See, this has a really long stem on it, so I'm going to put it up top. There's another piece with a really long stem. Okay. Let's put this one right back here. I'm gonna leave the ribbon alone because I could fiddle with it forever. All right, so we have used ficus, one plastic fern bush, and then another plastic fern bush. That's all we've got going on. And we got these ginormous bows and this really big wreath sign from Hobby Lobby. Super cute. Now let's add some punch of color with our flowers. How pretty are these? These came from Michael's. They are like, oh my goodness, poppies. I am calling them poppies. They came from Michael's last summer. I bet they still have them. Let's cut some of these off. Notice I'm cutting them really long. Guys, if you know someone that you think would love to learn more about wreath making, I would love for you to share this video with them and encourage them to follow along so they can learn more. So we're going to use some poppies, probably more than these, but we're going to start with these. And then I have some of my favorite little daisies, or little white wildflowers. These came from Amazon. Super cute, okay? Miss B is asking a question. Does the hot glue hold up to the summer heat? It does. I am in South Carolina. Now, I recommend that you don't put them like in full sun if you can at all help it. But, you know, sometimes we just have to do that. But I have never had a customer complain about their florals falling out because of the glue. Now, I use Gorilla glue sticks. You can find them in my Amazon storefront. That's the only ones I use. Gotta use really good glue, okay? This is my little satellite bouquet. I do it this way so that I can cut them quickly, really close to the edge, to the bottom. I may end up using 2 of these little daisy bushes, but maybe only 1. Let's see. Let's start with our white peonies. Our white. Oh my goodness, I forgot what they are now. Poppies. Good grief. Let's go to the top and add them. I love my stems to be long. Kelly, I like the grass on those too. Very, very whimsical and flowy. Okay. We go 2 at the top. I have been pleasantly surprised by Amazon florals too. Crafty on Coffee. Let's put 1 at the bottom. Really long stem. Just got to go way up in there, okay? Let's put another one coming out of the top right here. Getting up on my tippy toes, putting it back behind that bow. I'm going to need to cut this one a little short. Hey Becky, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. Give it a little bend because it's going to slide up in the grapevine. Cut it a little bit shorter. Lifting up that bow. Right there. This tail is way too long. Let's just go ahead and trim it up. If I can find my scissors. Do this one as well. Let's use the rest of this. Put one right here. So let's cut it a little bit shorter. Oh, that's so sweet. So we have up top, we've got on the inside, we have on the bottom. We need something right here. Maybe 2 somethings. Let's put one more. Well, we only have 2, so let's go ahead and use them. There's no sense in saving over pieces and parts to so many bushes of florals and greenery. Just go ahead and use them all. Thank you so much for saying my work is beautiful. Tammy says she found some gorgeous greenery at a garage sale. So lucky. Oh my goodness. You just never know. Like that D-stash I got last fall. Oh my goodness. So I'm folding these and bending these forward because because I want them to come up around. Someone says it should go here. Let me look, guys. Let me look. It's hard for me to... I'm going to put it up here. Up under this bow. There we go. Now, let's add our daisies. So here's our little daisy sprig. Now, this is the center, right? But I need more stem. So I'm gonna push it up pretty good. And we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go all around the wreath, adding pops of this white with these little daisies. I'm getting up on my tiptoes again. This is gonna give a lot of whimsical, a lot of movement to the wreath. Tammy says that she found greenery at a yard sale that was still in the plastic sleeves, and the husband said, take it all. Yeah, because he was tired of all of it. I know, we know what that means, right, guys? Put that in between. So I just put that in between one of my tails and one of my loops and my top big bow. I bet we use both of these little daisy bushes. Trying to get it in the grapevine. There we go. This did not go in the way I wanted it, so I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter. Teresa wants to know how much it is and she needs it. If you send me a message here on TikTok, I will make sure you get first dibs. All right, coming around, going all the way around my bow. Move this out of the way. There we go. Turning it to the side. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Guys, what do you think? What's your favorite part of it? Is the sign your favorite part or the bows your favorite part? Let me know. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this bush all up. Gonna go ahead and use it all, probably. I'm gonna hold it up after I finish and really show you the depth of the wreath, because I love wreaths that have a lot of depth. Let's put one in the bow. Let me cut this a little short. I'm going to lift up some of my tails and put this inside the bow. That makes it look like the bow is integrated into the design and not just slipping on top. Do I not use glue? Mary wants to know, do I use glue? I definitely use glue. I use a lot of glue. I have a glue skillet off camera filled with melted hot glue sticks that I am dipping my stems in. And then I insert them into the grapevine. Just like that. Uh-oh, let's bend this over. So there should be a little flower on the top of this, and it's missing. I don't want my florals to pop off, so I am bending the tip over. It is definitely for a watermelon summer, which I love. Who else loves watermelon? Coming up on the bottom. We just have a few sprigs left. Make sure I've got an insertion point. Two left. Let me step back and really look to see what I'm doing. Oh, see, this is a darkness right here. I need for you to wait until I'm finished.
Well, I'm waiting for Camden to go in.
I'm almost finished.
Should I call Camden, Mama?
Camden. I told y'all I have teenagers in the house.
I'm not a teenager yet.
One more, let's put it on the side. Right there. And I think we're done. So let's take a look at this beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It is really heavy. Holy cow. So here's what we've got. We started with our watermelon sign. It's a wooden watermelon sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. We added our two gorgeous bows. Look at the depth of that. Oh my goodness. I love it. Holy cow. What am I using to hang it on the back? It is actually a pipe cleaner. Hold on one second, I'll twist it around. See? Adorable. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. Again, I am Ashley Greenwood from 3 Little Greenwoods. I go live on Mondays for Bow Making Mondays. We've been doing lots of patriotic bows. And I also do 1 new tutorial a week, unless I'm going on vacation, like next week. I would love for you to join my email list. The way you can do that is by going to the link in my profile. You can click on the choice to find out where to buy ribbons without a resale license, or greenery and flowers without a resale license. That's a business license. You can also learn how to make a bow. It's a really easy to follow video tutorial that I have for free. You can check that out and follow along, and let's make something pretty together. You guys have a wonderful week. I will catch you after vacation. Bye guys. Have a great day.